Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm back with something different again. Today I wanted to show you my room because I recently did a lot to it in terms of like figuring out the storage, just tidying it up, creating a lot more space and just making a little workspace for myself in my room. I have quite a big room with a lot of furniture and we didn't get rid of anything, and it's a much more usable space now. So I want to show you and give you maybe ideas and show you the little bits that we've added, and yeah. So this is my makeup area. This is where I sit and get ready every day. I've got two different containers here for my brushes, as well as this little case that I got in Ikea that just contains the stuff that I'll use throughout the day. Here are my perfumes that I use every day. I have got my basket with my everyday products as well. I've got a hair clutter box, which really could do with being organised better, but they're all the products that I'll kind of use every now and again, not so often. And then I got this calyx unit from Ikea. These are great, there's so much you can do with them. If you just look up on Pinterest, Ikea calyx unit, you'll get so many ideas, but I'm just going to be using that to store more. That's my hair dryer, hair curlers. In here I've got two makeup bags. These are all my foundations. These little organizer kind of compartments can be gotten Ikea as well. I still have to figure out what I'm going to put in there. This is my little kind of travel bag, more dividers, and you can see like I now have more storage than I even know what to do with yet, but that's not a bad complaint considering where I came from. All my stuff was literally just everywhere. I didn't have enough boxes, I didn't have enough units, and now I have so many that they're all, well, they're not all empty, but I still have like a lot of empty spaces to fill. So let me show you a little bit more. This is the Penneys unit from Ikea. I have two of them, one there and one here. And the key to these units is to have storage boxes in them so that you can use them, you know, as best as you can. So here we have 8 of these in all the different compartments. That's the box. And then we use the lid as just a little slider for the top bit because it's a lot smaller and it's hard to find baskets that will fit in there. I got these little baskets in Penneys. But it doesn't really matter if they kind of match or not because the lids just make them look neat. So in here I'll have all my different, these are my hair care, these are kind of my replacement stuff that I have stocked up on. This is all my tan. Up here I've got my jewellery. I have my watches. I got these little kind of plates in Laura Ashley, they're for my necklaces and earrings. This is from TK Maxx. I still have to find a use for this, but I think I'll put earrings, bracelets, that kind of thing in there. And then we have my desk area. I love my little desk area. It's just so much easier to work. Before I had this, I was literally sitting on my bed, I was sitting on the couch, and I was just not productive. Now I have a space with lots of natural light that just makes sitting down and getting work done a lot easier. And say hi to my desk plant. Let's see how long I can keep this alive, but Francis from Organised Mayhem told me that just having a little bit of greenery, I have some over here too, just adds a lot to the room. I got the filing cabinet in Ikea and we're going to cover that with marble film, and I got the chair in Sauster and Green. This little, sorry, still not perfectly tidy, but this little marble container and the sellotape holder are from My Shining Armour. And then this frame and the picture I took from my granny's house, which we are in the process of clearing out. So I love that little addition. This jewellery box is from TK Maxx. I got it to kind of bring more pink into the room to match the chair. So we've got the pink chair, the pink jewellery box, and if you see up here on the prints, there's a little bit of pink in the balloon on the quote. Here I used a lid again to sort out my sunglasses, so it's really easy to see what I have and it just keeps them protected from dust. It's actually perfect for them. We're gonna label all of these boxes with all the different things that's gonna be in them, so it'll just make finding things a lot easier. on my bedside table, I just added this. This is a container from Ikea with all the stuff that I'll use before I go to bed, and my favourite quote. In terms of making my life easier, this is probably my favourite area in the room. It's just made my life a lot easier to have all my wardrobes together. I can get dressed over here and then move over to my shoes. So the Ikea Billy bookcase is the best invention of all time. I fit all my shoes on there, which were scattered all over my room. I have about 50 pairs and they all fit on, and I actually had another shelf free for my bags as well, and it's just so small, compact, you can see them all. It's brilliant. So here is the Billy bookcase just sitting behind my mirror. You fit about 5 pairs of shoes on each shelf. Depends on how you want to do them. Mine probably could be neater and I could play around with it, but we didn't even do them all the shelves the same size, but I don't think you'd actually really notice. At the time I was like, oh god, you know, I will notice, but honestly when all the shoes are filled up you don't. And this is my soon-to-be vision board. I'm going to stick up some quotes, some inspirational pictures. At the moment I just have 2 Polaroids from my Instax camera. This one's from Lisbon and this is just me and Jared last New Year's. So yeah. Another good storage tip is to use any spare boxes you have to store anything that's left over. I have my hats and scarves and gloves and all that kind of stuff in there. And I got this kind of sheepskin rug. It was only €12, it's only a faux sheepskin rug to just throw on top of this stool, just to kind of make it a little bit prettier and more girly for my room. So Francis has arrived and we've started on our finishing touches. We are going to change the handles on the Calyx unit just to kind of match my other dresser. I'll show you now. So we're going to take this off and put on this. There we go, first one done. They match these ones really nicely. These are the labels that we're going to put on the boxes. When you order the boxes, these little things come with them, and we're just making our own little labels because we lost the original ones. So that's how I'll kind of sort everything and know where everything is. So these are the labels done. Got my everyday products, replacements, tan, and we've got 4 more over on this side. So the next thing we're going to do is cover this filing cabinet with some marble paper that we got in Woodies. Okay, we have the top part done and it looks good. We're getting there. Okay.
Well, that is really cool.
Okay, I'm just...
You happy with that?
Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect, but fuck it, you won't notice.
No.
You couldn't be a perfectionist doing this.
No. Not with contact paper, you can't.
Okay. This is the finished unit. It's not perfect, but from far away you would never notice. And it looks really good. It looks really expensive, a lot more expensive than it was. Actually, we have another little thing in the wardrobe that's really handy for storage. These 3 boxes, they fit in perfectly and it's just really handy for storing clothes. You can pull out. Folded clothes never last, let's be honest. So that's great. So that's it, that's my room and that's all the changes that we've made, and it's so much better. I love it, and I had someone very good and so organised, the queen of organisation helping me. I had Frances from Organised Mayhem and I have her here and I'm going to ask her for her top organisation tip. So here we go. Are you ready, Frances?
Yeah, I'm ready. So my top organisation tip is for anybody who's decided to clear out a space is to divide everything up into 3 piles. What you want to keep, what you're not sure about, what you definitely don't want to keep. Get rid of what you don't want to keep and then go through your second pile of what you're not sure about. And if there's anything in that pile that you're kind of going, I could use it next year, keep it. And then what you do is you find a place for all that stuff. And that's the key thing in finding the best kind of storage solution, is to have a place for everything. and it just makes life so much easier, like we did with Louise.
Yeah, it's true. I have a lot of stuff in this room. I didn't have to get rid of a whole pile just to find a home for it, so I'm so grateful for the help and I'm so much happier with my room. I hope you enjoyed the tour and let me know what you thought in the comments below. Thanks so much.